Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, a musical genius who composed over 600 works in his lifetime. But on December 5, 1791, he died suddenly at the age of 35. Many believe he simply succumbed to illness, but others suspect he was the victim of foul play. Over the centuries, numerous theories have emerged, shaping one of the greatest mysteries in music history. Did Mozart truly die of natural causes, or is there something far more sinister behind his untimely death? December 1791. Amid the cold winter in Vienna, Mozart lay weak in his bed. He suffered from high fever, severe body pain, and mysterious swelling all over his body. His wife, Constanze, desperately tried to care for him, but his condition only worsened. At one point, Mozart himself expressed his fear. He believed he had been poisoned, but was his suspicion justified? Despite the efforts of the doctors, they could not provide a clear diagnosis. Historical records mention that Mozart had a raging fever, vomiting, body swelling, and excruciating pain. But the exact cause of his death remains unknown. Some modern researchers suggest he may have died from rheumatic fever, kidney failure, or a streptococcal infection. However, what makes this case so mysterious is that Mozart himself believed he was being poisoned. Could he have been right? After his death, rumors spread like wildfire. Many people began to suspect that Mozart had been murdered. But who would want him dead? Was it a jealous rival, a powerful secret society? Or was there an even greater conspiracy at play? One of the most famous theories suggests that Antonio Salieri, a renowned composer who worked in the Austrian court, was responsible. In many stories, Salieri is portrayed as Mozart's bitter rival, someone who envied his talent and wanted to see him fall. Some even claim that Salieri secretly poisoned Mozart to eliminate him. But is this accusation based on fact or fiction? In 1823, nearly 30 years after Mozart's death, Salieri was reportedly heard confessing that he had poisoned Mozart. Some believed this was a genuine admission of guilt from a man haunted by his past. However, historians argue that Salieri was suffering from mental illness at the time and that his confession may not have been reliable. So, was Salieri truly guilty, or was he merely a scapegoat for a crime he never committed? Another, even more controversial theory suggests that Mozart had made dangerous enemies, the Freemasons. It is known that Mozart was a member of this secretive organization, and some believe he may have unknowingly or intentionally revealed their secrets through his music. Could this have made him a target? The mystery deepens when we consider Mozart's final composition, his Requiem, a funeral mass that eerily felt like he was composing his own death march. Legend has it that a mysterious man dressed in black came to him with a commission for the piece, but his identity was never confirmed. Mozart, in his weakened state, told his wife that he felt he was writing his own funeral music. Was this just a coincidence, or was there something more to his fear? Some researchers believe that Mozart may have been poisoned with arsenic or mercury, both of which were common yet deadly substances at the time. These poisons could cause symptoms similar to those that Mozart experienced, leading to a slow and painful death. If true, then the biggest question remains: who administered the poison, and why? Adding to the mystery, Mozart was not given a grand funeral, as one might expect for a composer of his stature. Instead, he was buried in an unmarked grave, as per common burial practices in Vienna at the time. But some believe this was an attempt to cover up the true cause of his death. Was it simply bad luck, or was there something being hidden? Over the years, historians have worked tirelessly to uncover the truth. Some believe that the murder theories are merely myths that have grown over time. But others are convinced that the full story of Mozart's death remains hidden, buried beneath layers of deception and intrigue. Although we may never truly know the answer, one thing remains certain: Mozart's music has outlived the mystery of his death. His legacy continues to inspire generations, proving that genius can never truly be silenced. What do you think? Did Mozart die of illness, or is there something darker behind his death?